In this tutorial, we will be talking about the histograms. The frequency table shown gives the test results of a group of 23 students. Present this information in a histogram. And so basically, we have this table right here. On the left column of the table, we have the scores. Notice that the scores are 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29. Now, a quick note on how to read the scores. Basically, you take the lowest score, and those are 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45. And what you do is that you look at the gap between each and every lower bound. So basically our first unit is between 15 and 20, the second is between 20 and 25, the third is between 25 and 30, and etc. So let us put the class boundaries first in order to know the basic elements of the histogram that we're going to have to construct by the end of this tutorial. So let's go back and take the lower bounds, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45. Now, let's take a note about the class widths. Notice that we are jumping between boundaries by 5. We have 5 from 15 to 20, 5 from 20 to 25, and etc. So, class widths are 5 for all. So, keep these notes aside since we're going to use them in order to make a histogram on the graph right here. So basically on the horizontal axis we're going to have the score, on the vertical axis we're going to have the frequency. And so the title of this histogram is Frequency Histogram for Scores. And now, since we have not started with 0, we're going to use this annotation right here to connect the horizontal with the vertical axis. And so the first lower boundary is 15, the second following 15 is 20, then we have 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. And now, as for the vertical axis, we notice that the lowest is 1 and the highest is 6. So we're going to use 1 for unit as a scale. So for the first one, we had one student scoring from 15 to 20. We had 3 for 20 to 24. We had 5 from 25. We had 2, and after that we had 6 students, so we're going to have to go up with the bar up to 6. And then we had 3 and another 3. So basically, you can also, of course, shade the first bar, and this is basically how you represent the scores in a histogram. Notice that each bar represents a score range, and of course, what you need to keep in mind is that you're going to have the width, and that is 5 in such case. So this is basically how you can put the scores in a histogram for a group of students.